Okay, this video is to show you how to automatically mount a filevault encrypted disk before the login prompt, so that you don't need to log in with a temporary user when you put your home directory on the external drive. So to start, we are gonna do a git clone. This command to download the template scripts. And then I'm going to go to temp, go to automount, and the first file that we are going to have a look at is the actual configuration file for the launch daemon. The only thing you might need to want to change is the com example. This just has to be unique on your machine, so you can just leave it if you want. Otherwise, you just copy the script into the directory library launch daemon and just call it com example mountdisk.plist. The next script is the actual shell script that will do the mounting, and there are some edits we have to do here. So basically, the first command, we need to find the UUID of your external drive. So that's a disk util apfs list, and my external disk is basically mounted on volumes external. So this is my UUID, so I'll take this, copy it, and then I'll go into this file and paste it. There was a small mistake here, I think. So this looks to me like it's the correct one. And basically what this disk does, it has a function called mount disk. What it does, it basically checks to see if the disk is visible. During the boot, it will take a few seconds before it becomes visible, because the kernel will have to initialize the Thunderbolt bus and then scan the Thunderbolt bus, and only when that is done, the volume will be visible with the disk util apfs list. So once it's found, we go in and mount it, or basically unlock it, and that will mount it. But you have to put in your password here, so that's the password of your disk password that you have to give when you want to decrypt the disk. So just replace this with monkey123 is a very secret password. And then this is the actual logic in the script. It's a while loop that will keep on repeating endlessly. So it starts by attempting to mount the disk, then it will go into another loop that will go on forever, and it will check to see if the disk is still mounted. If it is still mounted, it will just go back up to the innermost loop and to another sleep, and then check again. If for some reason the disk has become unmounted, and that will happen when you log out, then it will log a message saying that disk has become unmounted, and it will break out of this while loop, and then it will go back up to mount disk and remount the volume. That's basically how this works. So once So I would have to save this, and then this one, since I didn't modify it, I don't have to save. And then I would have to copy home launch daemon, and I'm pretty sure you have to be super user to do this, so we just tack on a sudo and press enter. I'm not going to do it because I already have my version of this file copied there already. So once it's copied, then we need to copy the mount disk sample to mount disk sh in library scripts. So cp mount disk sample to, again with sudo library, and then press enter. And then this script will have to be made. I go to you will see that this script has your password in clear text. So make sure that this is only is not visible to everyone in that has access to the host. So you do this command chmod go g equals rex, comma o equals rx, comma o equals, and then this with a sudo that was owner group. Yep, now it got the correct permissions, and that's it. We now have to do, we can test to see if this script works. For me, I know it works because you see my disk is mounted. If you go to the in the README file, and go to this link. This is an article that has all the steps in it. Basically how you create them, paste in these values, then run this one. And you run the script to see if it mounts your disk. And once that works, you run this sudo launchETL and launch your configuration file for the launch daemon. And now I'm going to reboot this host. So let me just close down these windows and do a reboot. This will take a few seconds. So now I just heard the chimes, that means it's about to come up, and here we see the boot logo, and I have enabled automatic login as myself. because this machine is running some virtual machines that I want them always to be open. So takes a little while for the boot to complete, but as you can see, once it comes up, I'll be automatically logged in, and this is from a user with the home directory on the external drive, and you'll see the external drive will be mounted. Yeah, here we go, you see the external drive. That's it.